we don't do this because one of my mans just hit me up the next morning about we was talking about something else and then he said, but can we talk about RJ though? I said, hey yo, I've been on this nigga, but let me tell you right now, if what I saw that night continues, holler at me in mid-May. I'll catch y'all niggas in mid-May at the conference finals. I'll catch y'all niggas in mid-May at the conference finals.
But you guys know me. I ain't waiting to know mid-May. I'm gonna talk about B. You said you came to me with that a little bit of that shit. You do a little bit of that shit sideways to me. You know what I mean? It was like, hey yo, this was happening here. I was like, yo, RJ does this. RJ keep doing this. You know Drake is gonna start popping up at games. If RJ keeps playing like he did, 6 for 9, like what he's doing, like he had 6 for 9. I think he has like 17 points right now. He keeps playing like this, 25 points a game. I think he can do that. 21 points per game, over 20 points per game. Period. 21 points per game, 25 points per game. Drake is gonna start coming out to next games.
I see you niggas in mid-May.
And if Drake start coming out to next games, you know what that means.
I see you niggas in mid-May at the conference finals against Brooklyn.
You know what I? No. You know what I want?
Nah, I want smoke.
You know what I want?
I want smoke.
Before we get
you want to go through the best. You gotta beat the best. I want KD.
You said in the conference finals. You know what I want before the conference finals?
Yes, to go through Miami.
Yes. See, that's what you want.
And if it's not them, then you'll settle for Atlanta.
Yes, because I want that rematch.
Don't worry, we'll deal with them niggas first round. We'll get through them. Then we'll go deal with Miami, and we'll get through them.
Emmanuel Quigley. Every time I see him, one thought comes to my mind.
Microwave.
And I've been saying this since last year sometime. And I said it during the off season. I said it after the draft. The point guard of the future, I believe, is already on this Knicks team. The point guard of the Knicks future, I wholeheartedly believe, is already on this Knicks team. See, that's why they lose it. This nigga smiling with his opponent. Cause he from Toronto. Nah, they let this one get away.
And they got Delonte West's son out here bringing the ball up the court, acting like he's somebody.
You for real? Are you for real?
Huh?
Are you for real?
What?
Because that kind of looked like that's his head. Are you for real?
No, that's not Delonte West.
Oh. Because don't it look like his head a little bit? Look at him. Look at that. I look at his head. Stop it right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Light skin.
Why do you think I said he looked like a light skin? He looks like Delonte West's son.
Well, go on, sugars.
Oh.
Listen to me.
Look at RJ. So inspirational.
Putting it back.
About to lead the comeback.
Let's go. Let's go. What? Stop. See?
Que pasó?
My girlfriend just called me by my first name.
Uh-oh.
You better quit playing with. She laughing because she knew exactly what she did. You better quit playing with me, shit. Because she gonna say, "What's up, Talon?" Who the fuck is Talon?
I ain't gonna lie. That's very disrespectful.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I told my girl this the other day. I said, "Yo, if we call each other by first name, that's a cuss word. That's a cuss word."
Like, I'd rather you call me sugar cane or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a cuss word.
Like big toe. You know, like dented forehead.
That's a
you know what
cuss
I mean?
word.
Like big nose, 4 eyes, something. But Talon?
I'm telling you. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I'm in the room.
Keep playing with me.
3 weeks ago, B. I'm in the room watching ball. Kid. 3 weeks ago, I'm in the room watching ball.
You see that cup? You see that cup? You know what's in there? That's your sauce. That's what you get.
3 weeks ago, I'm in the room. My girl go, KJ. I said, I came out there. Who the hell are you talking to? And God forbid she called me by the real name, the government. I said, hey. I said, hey, yo, listen. That's strike 1. You're not even getting to strike 3. Strike 2. This relationship over. Don't you ever.
You know they.
The only time from now on that the real government name should come out your mouth is when we stand on the altar. You heard?
Or when I'm not really, or when I'm so hyper focused into something else.
Nah, still cuss word. Cuss word. Cuss word. Violation. Hell no. I wish.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
As we
you
said,
know my goddamn name.
See, you messing with me. She just messed with me today. As we've said in the crew,
So good.
like listen,
When
that's,
they
a,
do-
fire,
when they-
that's a
when-
fireable offense. Like
It's all good. You keep that shit up. You know what happens when you get here.
so, my niece just won her first soccer match of the season. So we go.
Big up that.
Hell yeah! I can't make it to the Monday games, but I can make it to the. I can start making it to the Saturday games. I can definitely do that. I can work my schedule around making sure I can make it to the Saturday games.
Saturday?
Yeah. It's like Saturday morning or some shit. So, let's get back to that Knicks talk. I wasn't done there. All right. As I was saying, I've been saying this since last year sometimes. Thank you, baby. I've been saying this since last year sometimes, and I'm gonna continue saying it this year. I full-heartedly believe that the point guard of the future is on the New York Knicks. I like that Emmanuel Quickly is not only hungry, but he's also humble, but also hungry as fuck. You know what I mean? Like when he comes in, he's trying to bust your ass. I read these articles that he does nothing but train because he's trying to strive to be greatness, and
Love to hear it.
if I'm a young point guard like him, right? It would be a dream come true to learn under Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker. The two differences in their games that you can take from of how they see the game and attack. Holy shit, what you can get from that. You know what? Do you know who you become if you're able to play like Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker?
Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker.
You become Ja.
Oh, Ja. Ja.
Fucking Ja.
Oh, Ja.
No rants.
Ja.
But that's who you are. Yo, I see Ja.
Future New York Knicks point guard.
I hope so. I hope he's just one of those guys like, nah, I want to go to a big market. I just can't do this.
That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. And then your favorite, and then one of your favorite players, the better version of Ken Fareed, come on down since he's already been talking about wanting to come here.
Listen, I want them to be reunited. I want the trio to be reunited. Like that's my dream scenario for that trio to be reunited. Because we'll take tons of fun.
Imagine having 1, 2, 3 of the 2019 NBA draft all on your team.
Like I'll take the Mount round of rebounds.
Hey, that round of rebound is a first ballot Hall of Famer, so I'll take that shit.
I'll take him. Oh, listen, I will take him.
If he plays anything like that, I've seen what Barkley, motherfuckers. That's one thing. I will not take the Charles Barkley disrespect as an NBA player.
No.
I will not.
No,
I will not. If you disrespect Charles Barkley as a basketball player, you didn't watch, you didn't see, you didn't do no research. Because you talk about him as if you were some type of role player, I'm stripping your basketball card.
There are some players where rings don't mean a thing about what the fuck they did. Excuse me. Charles Barkley is one, Karl Malone is one, John Stockton is one, Patrick Ewing is one. Unfortunately, Reggie Miller is one. And Carmelo Anthony is going to end up being one.
You name me a player that went out and got you 40 and 20 in a game 7. I'll wait.
Allen Iverson is going to be one. There's some players where when you talk about their greatness, be like, oh, how many rings they got? Don't fucking matter. They just didn't have. Listen, the only thing that stopped Allen Iverson from getting a ring is having a Shaq on his team.
Okay.
He had Dikembe Mutombo and went to the fucking final. Dikembe Mutombo couldn't even stand upright.
Literally. And Shaq was doing it.
People talk, you know what's funny? And I can understand, as much as we hold LeBron James accountable, I can understand LeBron James, right? Because as much as we love Iverson, you don't want to go out like Iverson. He had Eric Snows on his team.
Eric Snow. Derek McKee.
Like they talk about the guys that that LeBron James brought to the finals. Go look who Allen Iverson brought to the finals. He had not. Aaron McKee was the only other shooter, and he could only other scorer. He couldn't stay healthy. Every time he went down, you was like, oh, you understand? Their hopes and dreams fell on the health of Aaron McKee. Like that was true. His health.
Here is how little Allen Iverson had. They drafted Kyle Korver and Allen Iverson was ecstatic. All because it was somebody who could shoot.
You understand? They got Andre Iguodala at the end of his career. And then they called him.
Oh yeah! Ooh, shit.
And then they called him Baby AI. And then they tried to give Andre Iguodala. Remember they called him Baby. They called him B-Hop and also AI. Or maybe they called it AI too. But I don't think they called it Baby AI because of his game, just because their initials were the same.
Mm-hmm.
So let me clarify that. Because I automatically made you raise your eyebrow. Let me clarify that.
It was just still disrespectful at that time. Because
And then
it was just like, hey, I'm about to go Kawhi again. Hey.
And then when Allen Iverson left the team, they tried giving Andre Iguodala that role. And there's one thing I've always known about Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala isn't a volume shooter. Andre Iguodala is going to get you 25 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, but he's only going to get you 4 points in the fourth quarter. And that was his problem. In the fourth quarter, when it came down to the clutch, he had no energy to continue scoring the way he was.
Until he got to Golden State, and then all of a sudden he became clutch.
Well, that's the reason why going to Golden State, I remember when it first happened, was such a great move. Because I was like, oh, he's coming off the bench in Golden State? Yo, what's going on? My battle buddy Christopher Folker just popped up in the room. My homeboy Folky. He was actually with me the day that I gave up drinking Southern Comfort. Right? But who you talking about? Iguodala. That's just when he first went to Golden State.
It took him a couple of years because when he very, very first got there, he was starting. But at that point, Curry was on the verge of already starting to take over.
Was he? I thought he was always a six man.
No. Hell no. No. Yeah, there was at one point where Andre was really that dude. He came over there from Denver, I believe, at one point. Because I know he ran with Denver because I remember he went to the Olympics. He went to the Olympics that 2012 Olympic run. He went there and then all of a sudden he found out that he had been traded to Golden State. That was literally going into that NBA season, the year when Golden State had first got there, and then motherfuckers really started seeing Steph and Clay start dropping shit like crazy and stuff like that. And I think the game that really, a regular season game that really rendered for me was, one of them late nights you stay up watching TNT on Thursday. But it happened to be, every now and then you catch a real good ass game. This was a real good ass game. OKC coming up in there. KD, Russ. I think Harden was already traded. Yes, Harden was already traded to Houston, but still great game. Down to the wire. About 1:15 in overtime. They gotta get the ball in. Curry's covered. They get that shit to Iguodala. Iguodala goes baseline on a little fadeaway. Splash. And then all you hear is Kevin Harlan. And the Warriors have won by a shot by Andre Iguodala. Dragging it like it was some type of soccer score and some shit. But I was like, yo, he didn't have that in his game before.
Look, the 3-pointer?
Not the 3. It wasn't even a 3. It was just like one of them little baseline drive fadeaway type shits. And it was all net too. It had a weird feel because I seen him make one other clutch shot before that moment, and that was a playoff game against the Magic, like years ago. I think that same year that they ended up going to the finals. In the first round they played Philly, and he hit the game one, shock, catch him by surprise. He hit a game winner in that shit. I was like, oh, I ain't ever seen him drop no game winner before.
Like I said, that's what happens when you have more energy in your legs, because you don't have to carry that shit. Now, it was really good. Now back to my Knicks for a little bit longer.
Yes.
If you guys don't mind, right? New York Knicks are currently they still struggling to close out this one. Look like they may have their second loss of the season right now. Damn. I guess it's going to be angry sex. Can't help myself.
Sex is sex. It doesn't matter. Unless RJ he knocks down the three.
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't be bitch ass niggas and call a timeout. Keep it running. Don't be bitch ass niggas. Oh, you a bitch ass nigga, Toronto. You already up 10. Keep it running, bitch.
Now, as much as RJ Barrett is also like having a breakout season.
Light skin move right there.
Right. All of our young guys from last year and previously are all coming around. Like the ones that we really want to see. Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, and RJ Barrett. Obi Toppin. He's starting to pop. He's doing the thing I was upset that he wasn't doing last year. That he wasn't popping on the screen when he was on the court. Now he's popping. Obi Toppin is popping. He's playing defense. You see him challenging shots. These are the parts where I know Taj Gibson is taking underneath his ring, underneath his wing. I'm like, hey, you're athletic. You're a little bit undersized. You know what I mean? Let me help you change your position, teach you how to challenge things like that. He's a great veteran to have on that team.
Ooh, when is this doubleheader? Next Monday? Alright, I'm gonna book that shit.
On the 8th.
Okay. Nets, Bulls, Hornets, Lakers. Ooh,
oh, excuse me.
God bless. Blessings.
My allergies don't kick in for some reason.
Well, it's because that weather dropping a little bit. Trust me, you're not the only one.
Right, so Obi Toppin now, he's starting to flash not only on defense but on offense. When he's on the court, you see him running the floor easily. 3-4 strides and get into the rim. Getting the ball to the rim. Even when he has the ball, taking it off the dribble, I be wild in transition. Dominant hand, off hand, and going to the rim. Now, I still wish with his athleticism he would bang on people a little bit more, but he does at least, he's doing enough still. He's getting body to body, right?
Body to body.
Getting contact, and he's finding a way to finish through contact. And as much as I want him to bang it because he's a known dunker, I guess finishing through the contact is really the most important part of it. So even when you guys hear me complain, don't understand that I do appreciate him understanding. I do appreciate him finishing through contact. I just wish he was banging on a couple more people.
I don't need you banging it all the time, B. Next thing you know, you got them knees go out sooner than I need them to.
Well, he's going up like he's banging it on people, so he's still elevated as if. So that's still gonna be the case. He's just saving his wrist some pain. You see on Van Fleet on the screen. He's still a desirable point guard in this league.
The only Raptor I respect, other than the rookie's nice. I like the rookie. Scotty Barnes, I like him.
This is how Drake actually got into the league, by changing his name to Van Fleet. No? Fuck you guys. That was funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on, right?
No Fred Van Vliet slander shall prosper. So,
you know what? Since we can't slander Van Fleet, even though you know a guy.
Shout out to nobody being on to respond to that nonsense.
Oh, listen, like they responded.
But Van Vliet, you shouldn't have re-upped that contract because you know where you should have been. You should have been in New York. So you know what?
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan. I'm sorry.
I'm supposed to be a franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
I'm sorry.
All that was get back, ladies and gentlemen. That's all that was. I was get back because I didn't respond to his whack ass joke.
I'm not that big of a Van Fleet fan. He's just I have a level of respect for him. I'm not that big of a fan of him. Like him running a team.
So just know, ladies and gentlemen, just know, no matter anything Van Vliet ever do in the NBA, Tyler will never fuck with it. Just have that set in stone.
He's gonna have to do something.
Van Vliet could go out here and have 61 game. He's an NBA player. You're supposed to do that. RJ RJ Barrett go out and get 60 though, it'd be a whole different scenario.
Well, he's younger, and he's the next thing.
Younger. Oh my god.
It means something if he doesn't. Frank Van Fleet, you dropped 61. My guy, you had a nice little hot game. You know, you must have been feeling yourself. You know, certified lover boy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I'm saying? The black Skip Bayless strikes again.
Listen, maybe
or already makes up his opinion, and it can never change.
Maybe if he wasn't on Toronto and a teammate of Kyle Lowry, maybe my opinion of him would change.
It's definitely not his fault. That's for sure.
It is his fault. He could have left Toronto.
He didn't ask to be drafted or selected there. For one, he wasn't drafted.
Exactly. So that was his choice.
He was undrafted.
That was his choice.
He was trying to make it to the league. He was trying to make it to the league. Undrafted. It's the hater for me, man. It's the certified hater. CLH. Certified hater boy. Undrafted king. Man, these Knicks, man. Ugh. Come on, man. The Knicks out here, of course, this is so typical New York shit right here. Nice win the other night. RJ does his thing. Come home, lay a stinker. But we're not gonna dwell on the negativity because we're not here for that. We're here to talk about what they did on Saturday, not what they're not doing tonight.
Like when it comes to especially teams in my division and rivals and stuff like that, I am very petty with them. I'm sorry, I can't give them the kind of love that people believe that they deserve. And they may deserve it, but they ain't gonna get it from me. If they want sympathy from me, they can open the dictionary and look between shit and syphilis. But they ain't gonna get that love here. I'm sorry.
And he calls himself a sports fan.
I am a sports fan.
Can't recognize.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Can't recognize greatness.
I do recognize greatness. I respect them when they're great. If it ain't great, what are we talking about here?
I hope he has a game where he drops 60. I'm gonna come right here and be like, oh, no.
I dropped 60, but then he's still averaging like 14 points a game for the season. I don't know what he's averaging right now.
Definitely not gonna be averaging 14 for the season.
After that game, he'll go up to 17. You know, that game will bump his average up.
But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, RJ go out there, drop 60, it'll be a whole different tone.
Oh, that's the next coming up, the next franchise player. Duh. What the fuck? Of course we know this shit. We're Knicks fans. That's what's supposed to happen. Like I ain't supposed to be happy for anything Toronto does. You know, way. Like listen.
Ain't nobody say you happy because it's Toronto.
Well, he plays for Toronto.
All right, Skip Bayless, calm down over there.
I am calm. This is me calm.
No,
this is calm me.
Yeah, Skip Bayless.
He plays for Toronto. What am I supposed to do? That's a Toronto, Boston.
You're a media outlet. You're not
Philly.
supposed to be straight up biased.
Brooklyn's I give a pass to Brooklyn. How about happy? Awkward silence. I go past to Brooklyn. I'm not supposed to like any other team of my list. I don't like Atlanta. I don't like Indiana. I don't like Cleveland. What's going on, Shamrock? I don't got no beef with Detroit. Can you have a podbean and see if they can hear us? I feel like we're having one of those days.
I don't want to fuck with it because you know when that happens.
I know what might happen. Yeah, I know what might happen. Like,
crazy sound starts happening.
I need that to happen to at least know that I'm being heard on Poppy. Because I keep seeing Poppy. What's going on? What's going on, Hoodie? I keep seeing people hopping in and hopping right back out. So I'm thinking they have a problem hearing us for some reason. And if that's the case, then I need to go ahead and try restarting this feed up and see if they can hear us. Nothing, right? Not getting me? Nope, you're not getting me. Alright. So let's try something. Let's go ahead and try something. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this Podbean one. And okay, what about now? Anything yet? Because you're still on there. Is the volume up?
Oh, I got off.
Well, see now. Cause I want to see if I'm not gonna get the podbean people up. Yeah. Where's fucking SB when you need him? Right? Because if SB was actually not even just SB. Where's Mark? It's like 9:45. Like Mark should have been on not only like for the last portion of it, and then hopped on. Still nothing.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good now. You here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good.
I just have Monday night in the background.
Okay. Good. As long as you guys can hear now. How was your Halloween?
I didn't do shit.
You didn't do shit?
No, you know I don't fuck with Halloween like that.
Oh, that's right.
And then of course, as the Saturday started going on, it just started to fuck with me more. I'm like, yo, the night before Halloween, and it's a Saturday night, end of the month. Oh, these fuck ass cops are gonna be all over the place.
Oh, they were. Oh, they definitely were.
I'm not fucking with.
Yo, what was going on today?
Actually, no. I take that back. I did go somewhere Saturday night.
Your girl's girl don't count.
Hmm. What happened?
To go see your girl don't count.
It's called being recorded for quality assurance, so I really can't say what I did.
J Hood.
But yeah, it wasn't involving me being at my girl's house. I went to a party.
So the Knicks lost to the Toronto Raptors.
I was scared as hell driving home. Paranoid as fuck.
By 9. Let's go ahead and put on this Monday night game. Has it been halftime yet?
It's halftime right now.
Oh, perfect. That's kind of what I was hoping for. By the time the next game was over, I could catch the second half of this game. And then we'll find out who's winning in just a bit. Alrighty. So my Halloween was pretty decent. I got. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and show the people. This was my Halloween costume. Killmonger from Black Panther. I got the vest and everything.
Yeah, I gotta see the whole fit.
Oh shit. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I went as Killmonger.
Killmonger.
Well, these are the pants. Had my boots on. Right? I had a blue shirt on underneath this.
And you just went out in public with Nerf guns. As a black man.
That's why they had to be Nerf guns. I couldn't have anything that looked like a real gun.
Still, I'm still surprised you. Listen, hey, I'm thanking God you made it. Just you having anything resembling a gun is enough for the cops to put bullets all in your ass.
So you guys see that?
Oh yeah, with that mask on, woo! Where'd you go for the party? It had to be a house party. I know you didn't go
definitely
downtown.
a house party.
I was about to say, I know you didn't go to no downtown Fort Lauderdale like that.
Nah, it was definitely a house party.
Lord,
and you know, I had all of them, so I had the big joint too.
Yeah.
I had the big joint too.
Yeah, you definitely did not.
And I had the sword.
At least you know, B. At least you know you couldn't go no downtown Fort Lauderdale with that.
And I had the sword in the back seat.
It would have been freeze.
Yo,
put down all the weapons.
So I kept
you black nigger.
So I went to people, and I kept going around the room. I said, "Hey, if I told you that I called this my Harlem Night, would you know what I'm talking about?"
Yeah, right.
Yo. So it was kind of 50-50. I can say at least 70% of the black people knew what the fuck I was talking about. 70. Like some of them were like the age, you couldn't get past the age difference. That's right, the Giants are playing now too. I forgot it was the Giants in Kansas City. But yeah, this is my costume. And if you guys know, right, that watch the podcast, I don't like to give my Halloween costume away for shit. So I hold on to this shit all year long. I don't tell nobody, and I just pop up in the room. Brah, brah, brah. Yo, I was like, I could have wanted somebody to record me because my homeboy Bobby was DJing inside. I was like, yo, somebody record me. I want to go inside and shoot up the place, right? That way, that way I can post a video later saying I'm shooting up the club. Yeah.
The feds go on social media to find shit out. You know, but who is this nigga over here shooting up shit? We don't care if that's Nerf guns. Those Those are weapons. Arrest that man.
And then my homeboy, he came dressed as he came dressed as some kind of king. He had a crown on. That's all I know. And I was like, perfect. You can be my prop. So I grabbed him, took a picture, put the gun to his face, and I was like, yo, get the walking around with him. Is this your king? Is this your king? Told you guys, I love me some Halloween. And I got a big ass Killmonger mask. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Next time I wear that shit is gonna be like when I'm playing paintball or some shit. Like whenever I decide to like to participate in the purge, I guess I'll wear it then. You know what I mean? But yeah, but this vest though, like this vest is the thing I really wanted to get, cause this vest got other pieces I can add to it. And that's a real light armor vest.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
No, yeah, that's a real light armor vest. So it got pieces I can add to, like so I'm gonna get the light armor pants, and I'm gonna get the helmet for it as well too eventually. And also the gloves that got the metal on the knuckles. Yeah, it covers some shit. Listen, I love shopping at the Army Navy store, and in those areas. It's the reason why I gotta get a second baton. I gotta get a bendable baton. So if you guys ever want to get a baton, if you want some baton vests, right? I learned this, and I should have realized this very quickly, that sturdy batons, right, like the stiff ones, they're not always the best thing to have. Only because if you ever miss, right, as you know, if you ever play, hit someone with a bat or a broom, you take all of that backlash back in your body, right? Like it may jam your hand or some shit like that. So to not get all that backlash if you happen to miss, you get yourself a bendable baton. So now, if you happen to miss on some shit, right, you hit a hard surface or whatever, that motherfucker just bends in, you can come right back, cloud, and then if you catch them right, that motherfucker hits them, and then that shit wraps around, and then, you know what I mean? And night. A little piece of advice. Yeah, so honey was good. Like the party was real good. You know what I mean? Like we went out there, we had some fun. You know what I mean? My homeboy, he had a house party. He got a taco truck for his party. And also my homeboy DJ that motherfucker. I was like, oh shit, they really got a fucking taco truck. I thought when they had taco truck on the shits, I thought they were just being facetious and joking. What's going on here?
Your favorite team on?
The Wizards?
No, the Hawks.
I was giving everybody bullets that night.
Sheesh.
So the Wizards, right?
Let's talk about the Hawks.
You know I don't fuck with Atlanta like that.
So I'm assuming the Braves up 3-2 in the World Series doesn't interest you.
The Braves get a pass. The Braves get a pass.
Only because it's the Astros.
Yo, can I tell you, the baseball gods tried the fuck out of me. I'm thinking I'm gonna get like the Dodgers in this bitch or something. They were like, you just took a stance against all of Atlanta? Okay, how about this? We're gonna make Atlanta go up against the Astros. And I'm like, oh word. This what you know what? I'm gonna keep it real.
It didn't even take that. It took the league championship series. I got Boston and Houston played each other in one shit.
That was one. Like I could, you know me, I completely ignored that series.
I
I ignored that series. You know, here on the MyT Sports Podcast, we ignore. Go back and listen to the lost tapes, right? We didn't make one mention of that Boston and Houston series.
Shout out to the sports fan that I'm with right now. And then and then the other series I got Atlanta and the Dodgers. So I'm like, yo, three out of these 4 teams, you could just drop a bomb inside of all of their organizations to blow everybody up in there, and I could give 2 fucks about. But hey, I love baseball. I love championship baseball. I love playoff baseball. I'ma watch. I was definitely sitting there mad as fuck, like, man, fucking games.
Wait, who's the Atlanta hockey team? Do you have a hockey team?
Who cares?
I want to see. I want to make sure I can hate them too.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
I gotta make sure you know what though? Atlanta's a great city to have a rivalry with based off our location. It really is a 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive. Well, depending on traffic once you get there. 6.5 hour drive.
7. That Atlanta traffic is a bitch.
Yeah, you gotta figure that we go right to the stadium, so we're gonna be
bitch.
in the heart of traffic.
A bitch. I tell you one thing though. I've seen some of them World Series games out there, and I say, yo, the stadium's electrifying in Atlanta. I wouldn't even mind being out there, because I know a couple of people who've actually went out there for a couple of games. So I'm like, and of course they're recording the whole time. I'm just like, yo, this shit is lit. And then I was watching this shit last night. I said, imagine the Braves shut this shit down tonight on Halloween night. Freaknik is up. Magic City, nigga, it's up.
Yeah, cause you know Atlanta.
It is up. So. It is up. It is up. And then when I thought all about that, I said,
I don't want anything motivating the upper Atlanta.
But then, but no, fuck that. What I thought about that, what hit my head, I said, that's too much good. That's too much good. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The life wouldn't be that good to one city in that particular time. No, Astros winning tonight. And this was after the Braves hit a grand slam in the first inning to be up 4-0.
Yo,
That's when I thought all that. I said, oh, all that gonna happen? Oh yeah, yo, everything lit when the Braves went tonight. It's Halloween night. Freaknik going up. Magic City up. Everything up. City's lit. Quavo's 2 Chainz out there. And then it hit me. I said, that's too much good. That's way too much good. Houston got it. Vegas wouldn't do it like that. I tell you though, since I started this sports betting shit, I started to people like, yo, all this shit gotta be rigged. All of it.
Cause yo, Vegas is
all of it.
Very much always on point.
All of it. You wanna know how I know? I text my people, I was like, yo, this shit gotta be rigged. Because I'm like, what the fuck is Sean Payton doing fucking throwing the goddamn football with 2 minutes left, and all you need to do is burn the clock out in the goddamn red zone? What are you throwing the goddamn ball for? Run the clock out, nigga. Make them burn their timeouts. By the time the GOAT get it, the game over. What are you throwing the ball for on first and second down? Run. Also, the field goal happened, and I was like, you know what? I hope you get burned. I hope you get burned because you just did some stupid sucker shit.
You know why they also
and then Brady threw that pick six. I was like, ooh, you lucky motherfucker.
But you know what though? Also to your point about them running.
And then even the pick six, I'm like, this shit gotta be rigged. Brady don't throw those stupid pass like that right there.
It's like, oh, hold on, we gotta get this back to you because you fucked up that last series. That wasn't how it was supposed to go down. Their run,
I said rigged.
Their run game was working, like because we saw a reappearance of.
Now I'd just like to introduce y'all to the man, the myth, the legend, the MVP frontrunner, Big Trust. Woo woo. In the flesh. Yes, sir. Trust. New era ain't no peril.
He's gonna forever be iconic for that alone. And no, we're not talking about Lamar. We're talking about the man, the myth, the legend who said that shit.
Mark Ingram.
Trust.
Mark Ingram came and was running like a beast last night, B.
Then again, you would run like a beast when you've been saved from purgatory, which is Houston.
Yeah, for real.
Word. Ain't shit good in Houston right now, son.
And the fact that
even that shitty ass baseball team.
And think about this, right? We talk about all that shit. New Orleans found a way to come over here for that win after all they did, and Jameis Winston went out in this game.
I felt so bad for him.
We do.
I felt so bad. I laugh at Jameis Winston
because you know how I feel about Jameis Winston, right?
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Well, my relationship with Jameis Winston goes deeper than this NFL shit.
Respect greatness.
Huh?
Because I can't respect the greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. He he said he can respect greatness. I didn't know going 30 for 30 was greatness. I'm not talking about the documentary. I'm talking about 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. But that's respecting greatness. You see how we have this whole greatness thing all completely fucked up over here? Greatness. Greatness. I've at least seen Fred VanVleet sniff the playoffs. This nigga Jameis Winston literally throws playoff chances away to other teams. Oh my God. You understand how contradictory that is? Like, what the fuck?
Tom Brady twice this year.
Who beat Tom Brady twice this year?
Didn't they lose the first game? Didn't they beat Tom Brady the first game of the season?
I want who beat Tom Brady? Who? When? This year?
Yeah.
They beat Aaron Rodgers this year. That first game of the year.
Okay. Wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second. My bad. You know, like in my advanced age, you know, I tend to, you know, forget somebody.
You saw 12 and you just thought, see, you see. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, your biggest enemies be your greatest supporters. He saw 12 he saw 12 and then he automatically thought of Brady.
Jameis Winston beat Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers this year. Like, that's
Jameis Winston did not beat Tom Brady. Sean Payton beat Tom Brady. Because Jameis Winston was out of the game by mid-first quarter.
We're going to give him that W, though.
No, we're not giving him that W.
That was one in the spirit of Jameis Winston.
We're not giving him that W, B. Come on now. Stop that shit. Stop that corny shit. Stop it.
Telling you, man.
Stop it now.
See,
Stop it right
everybody
now.
that plays Kansas City looks like Kansas City's offense. This game is 10-14 for no reason. Yo, if we get a trifecta in New York this week, I mean, listen, if the Knicks lose, then we gotta get a Giants W. Right? It's only fair. Run the ball. Oh, that come. Run the ball. When I think me did done, run the ball.
I actually don't want a Giants win.
Why not? Do tell.
Because I actually want to look forward to that Packers-Chiefs game next Sunday.
So the Giants win. The Chiefs are going to be motivated to win.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to be motivated to watch a game where one team is 7-1 and the other team is 3-5, just completely fucking up.
But it's Patrick, your end is my homes. Anything's possible with him. Like you know.
Chiefs!
Anything's possible!
Chiefs, take my Giants out their misery, please, and don't allow that nonsense. I actually want to look forward to your game next week against Rodgers, because this is a game I've actually wanted to see for years. Going back to 2019 when Mahomes caught a concussion, going back to both times where both of y'all been in the NFC in championship games the two previous years. I was rooting for Packers, Chiefs both times, and you couldn't give me that Super Bowl. So at least win this game so I can look forward to that. Because you guys damn sure been shit in the bed the rest of this year.
Shit. I found a seed.
Shit. I was looking forward to this game since the schedule came out. And y'all shit the bed. At least shout out to the Packers for holding that in.
I found a seed, Shugs. Hey.
I need to bring up.
Huh?
This nigga Peyton Manning fucking up the chicken wing. Love to see it.
So, also for that, I didn't have a Halloween party. I haven't hit the streets for Halloween because I did deliveries that night. Can I tell you?
What?
Yo,
I damn sure wouldn't be on those streets.
I was doing deliveries. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing anything. I did deliveries.
Still. The damn pick them running around like what the bum, yo.
Well, you know what though? Like, can I tell you? It was a quick 2-hour job, 2-3-hour job. I got paid $9 per package. I got 4 packages to do. Like, hey, I can't fight that. I delivered packages for 30 minutes and made $36 for half an hour worth of work.
Shout out to the pick them running across the street. I'm not gonna hold you. The spirit of Halloween is gone now, though. Spirit of Halloween is dead.
Oh, listen, I got a question. Don't worry. I do have
Spirit of Halloween is dead.
I do have a question.
And I'm gonna go downstairs on this note. Halloween used to be about the kids going around trick or treating,
It's still that.
and now it's been substituted with these hoes out here running around in their pants. I said, I seen the funniest shit that said, I seen the funniest shit that said, kids saw more ass than candy. I said, facts.
See, I don't know what he saw. Because,
I mean, clearly I saw ass.
but
Duh.
that was for the parties. For the day of Halloween, those costumes that they were wearing during the parties weren't the costumes they were wearing for Halloween.
Kids don't walk around like that like they used to.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was. See, that's only because. See, it's like how I only see what he said. I only see what I want to see for sports. He only see what he wanted to see for Halloween.
We'll be real. We in a whole pandemic. You letting the pick of them walking around over the stranger house and all this trafficking and shit like that.
The kids were walking around in full-blown costumes. I saw dinosaurs. I saw spaceman. I saw cowboys. Like I saw Ninja Turtles. Like
I be like, where I go? Yo. If you not take your boom.
now what I ended up seeing is that instead of having you come to the house, some people were basically just had shit on their trunk, and it is basically
drive-bys.
And you still walked by, but they didn't have you come to the house. They were outside your. But I saw drones of people walking. It was beautiful. It was so fucking amazing. It was really amazing, and they had real costumes. Because the first thing I thought, I was like, all these adults that I'm seeing right now, these ain't the costumes that you had on last night. I saw you last night. I saw you at 4 o'clock this morning. That ain't what the fuck you was wearing as your costume. You had both ass cheeks hanging out. Like you went as WandaVision, but you went as the WandaVision with the fishnets. Tonight you're in WandaVision with the leather pants. They ain't the same WandaVision. Like your WandaVision costume last night had you wearing a bustier, turning your A's into triple D's. This time around, in your WandaVision costume, not only are those A's covered up, they don't even look like they exist. But it was beautiful. It was 100% beautiful last night. Seeing everybody in the costume, seeing all the decorations. I was really glad that I actually went on and I got some deliveries done last night and made some easy money. Like easy money. Now, the question that I have for you guys is, how many of you already got your Thanksgiving decorations up? I want to know. I know it's November 1st, but I want to know who's the guilty party out there, right? You guys tell me. Who out there already has their Thanksgiving decorations up? Because I know I got a friend. I got at least one friend that I don't know if he decorated for Halloween, right? But I'm pretty damn sure that as of this morning or this afternoon, his shit was up. But I've been asking this question since 4 o'clock this morning. Now, you guys are getting it now in this podcast, but if you follow me on Instagram and all social media platforms, I was posting this shit at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning because I know there's somebody out there that already has their Thanksgiving decorations up. Now, speaking of getting up, right? You guys know that as Halloween decorations go down, Thanksgiving decorations go up. There's one thing I don't want you guys to have to worry about this whole entire holiday season, and that is getting up. And that is why, folks, from me to you, I'm letting you guys know about a little thing called Blue Chew. And what is Blue Chew? Blue Chew happens to be a little blue pill that gives you back your throat. All you have to do is open up a pack and then head to the sack. In just a few chews before you do. It has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. So this is one opportunity that you just can't miss. She will love how you come through like a champ when you blue chew in advance. Yeah. And all you gotta do is use my promo code.
You alright? I thought you was having a stroke or something. Some type of seizure, some shit. Or either that, or you was doing the Miami Heat thing.
LA's. I don't know what just happened. I had a moment. I went into like 1940s mode to do the Blue Chew read.
No, you know what you was doing? That's what you was doing.
Again, it's that little blue pill that gives you
a
back
hell of a
that
thrill.
thrill. Oh, just open up a pack and head to the sack. Just a few chews before you do.
And do it well.
And folks, this week's promo code is LAZH. That is Lima Alpha Zulu Nation. Sorry, Zulu Hotel. My bad. I don't want to confuse
It's a
you guys.
Zulu Nation.
LAZH. Lima
Shout out
Alpha
to the
Zulu
Zulus.
Hotel. And what will happen with that promo code?
Speaking of Zulu, Q-Tip, big up yourself. Wale, appreciate you bringing out one of the GOATs to perform the original at Rolling Loud, New York.
Yeah, shout out to all that, but let me give it you guys know.
My fault.
That
you?
you'll get your first order for free by using my promo code. Yes, folks. Hold on to our first order for free on me. From MyT Sports to all of you. To make sure that you can continue to do your due. Alrighty. Oh yeah.
Because if you don't do your due,
somebody
else is going to do it for you.
That is.
Don't be that guy.
That is
Or
code-
gal.
That is code of the streets all day long. Oh shit! Look who just popped up in the room on his Caribbean top.
I am Mark 250. I am Mark 250. I am Mark 250.
Dad.
What's going
What
on?
up, fellas?
What's going on?
Yay.
No.
Yeah, just working.
No.
Still?
You know, working.
I thought you guys shut down at 9.
Nah, it was somebody called out, so I got to rock the bar.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we was busy as fuck.
But still, I thought the bar shut down at 9 though.
Nah, 11.
Oh shit! My bad.
The bar closed down at 11. The kitchen's at 10.
Oh shit! I'm tripping. I forgot they updated your times. I
Yeah,
completely
Love
forgot
it.
you.
Make the coins.
So
I'm tripping.
yeah, they
Get the
fucking. I had
money.
off Wednesday, man, but they changed the schedule. Now I'm fucking working Wednesday.
That's right. You did say you were supposed to be off. Oh, for Wednesday. Oh, you're not off Wednesday?
Nah, yeah, I'm fucking not off.
Oh, that sucks.
I was. Yeah, that sucks big time.
So what time you get off Wednesday? You close? You working through the night?
I'm gonna see I'm gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna take it by ear. But I try to get there by before y'all close.
Bad. We'll see how that works. All right. So we may or may not have the 21 Mark salute with us on Wednesday when we do the podcast live from Sharky's. And if you guys don't forget, make sure you check out Sharky's every time that football is on. So like tonight, they not on when football is on, they have drink specials and they have food specials the whole entire time. When we were there last Sunday, they had drink specials on the Atlanta Hawks and the Dolphins game. And then also on the Philly game. So they do have 2-for-1 shot specials. Make sure you get up there because listen, whether you're rooting for a team or not, you can get saucy.
That was the only thing that had me rooting.
Yeah, that's the only thing that had
I was like, oh shit, shots!
You know it's funny because KJ didn't know what the fuck was on. He was like, yo, you're rooting? But I was like, B. He was like, oh, okay. Like, listen, I would never do this. I don't care what's happening.
Once I found out, it was completely acceptable. From there, it was just making sure I didn't have too many, so the next door neighbors, aka the feds, weren't trying to scope niggas out.
That does happen. It's a risk everywhere.
Oof.
That's why you gotta
Scary hours. Scary hours.
But yeah.
Shout out to Sharkies for being able to hold it down over there for a long time though.
For real.
Because I heard the other day how most bars that go over there, they shut down quickly.
Oh yeah, they've been there for a minute.
Because people don't be wanting to go there because of the fucking cops next door.
Okay, let's that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and move on to let's go.
This is a big up the Sharkies though.
I know.
It's a big up Sharkies.
I get it.
Sharkies is lit.
Let's keep everything on a positive
It's
note.
a positive
I
thing.
get it. We don't need to talk about the very few rare occasions where about the police in their location, but you do need to be aware about
It's a
police
positive
in their
thing.
location. But that's all. You have to be aware the police are close.
It's a positive thing. This is bigging them up.
I get it.
Still productive and all of that. You love to see it.
Actually, give me there for a decade easy.
That's what I'm saying. Love to see it.
I know I've been going there for easy like a decade.
Shit. Love to see it. Love to see it. Keep doing your thing, Sharkies. Keep doing your thing. Especially the Jets owning over there. Ooh, I know it was lit over there. I know it was lit over there on Sunday though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. With the way the Jets game went.
The only time I've ever seen a cop when I've been at Sharkies is when somebody's been in an accident. Like, and one of them was one of my
And it's
homegirls.
probably.
And I saw the cop because I had to come get her.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, it had to be one of
Damn
my
it, man. But I can only imagine Sunday over there
Oh,
with the way
man.
the Jets game was going. Woo!
Oh man, that's we gonna find. Oh, that's right. Richie wants an interview this Wednesday. I gotta figure out some questions to ask. I gotta get that shit ready tomorrow. You ready to go around the league? You ready to go around the league of dookies?
Skip to my loo with the dookies.
All right, let's go talk about the people that handle the Duke. Let's go around the National Football League. Can we start off by just saying?
So where you want to start? You want to start Kirk, not my cousins, or
To the Atlanta Hawks for losing to the Carolina Panthers.
for one, it's the Atlanta Falcons. Can we
Sorry,
get the
what
team?
did I say?
You said Hawks.
I feel like I said Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Well,
It's the
shout out to
Falcons.
the Carolina Panthers for beating the Atlanta
For
Hawks.
fucking up the Falcons,
Falcons.
yet
I
again.
just said it twice. Shit, fuck up the Falcons. I did say Hawks. I just caught myself saying it the second time. But yeah, for fucking up the Atlanta Falcons. Because they're both dirty birds. Regardless, right? So, the shout out to
The only Atlanta team that I ever fully respected was the late '90s Dirty Bird Falcons, and even them,
the Michael Vick Falcons.
the Michael Vick Falcons.
The Deion Sanders Falcons.
Facts.
I thought you.
Facts. I didn't even fuck with the '98 Falcons. I couldn't fuck with them because everybody and their mother wanted the '98 Vikings to get to the Super Bowl that year. Bitch ass Falcons had to come fuck that up.
But yeah, I just want to talk about the Falcons so I can just laugh at them real quick.
Of course, we got to laugh at them fucking up.
13.
It's always a good time when you can laugh at the Atlanta Falcons for fucking up yet again.
But since we're talking about Carolina, there are still trades, rumors, and the NBA and the NFL trade deadline is going to end up passing within like sometime in the next 3 to 5 days.
Oh down to Green Bay, 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 oh down to Green Bay.
There are still talks of a possible Deshaun Watson trade.
Yo, the trade deadline is tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay.
Oh
Thank you.
down to Green Bay.
And there's still talks of a possible Deshaun Watson trade. And the trade is still revolving around the Carolina Panthers.
Oh down
Who
Green Bay.
we are hearing that they are willing to give up 2 to 3 picks and Christian McCaffrey. I'm like, what the fuck?
See, this is why bad football teams will always be bad.
Like, why the fuck would I want to be there now if Christian McCaffrey? If I'm the
Exactly.
show watching, why the fuck I want to be there? If
Shout
McCaffrey
out to no trade clauses right there.
Like, yo, you know what?
Because if there was no trade clause, Houston would have pulled that trigger.
I'd rather you say, "Oh, I'm giving up Hubbard Chubba and Robbie Anderson," versus you tell me you're gonna give up fucking Christian McCaffrey.
That's so counterproductive. That is so counterproductive.
But I guess he gets to keep Chubba Hubbard and Robbie Anderson though. It's Deshaun Watson. He can make Chubba Hubbard work. And the speedster Robbie. I mean, it ain't no Christian McCaffrey. But that's probably.
Like I said, shout out to no trade clauses because I'd have been like, fuck that. Listen, if I'm Deshaun Watson, there's probably the number one place I'm trying to get to.
Well, it's still the number one, the only place still listed on his list of where he wants to go.
And it shouldn't even be that team. It shouldn't even be that team. It shouldn't even be that team. Let me tell you the real number one place he should want to get to. The Big Easy. Especially after what happened yesterday. The Big Easy.
Even so, you know, I'm surprised. I keep, running backs go down. I hear a list of
Deshaun Watson with Alvin Kamara and Morgan. And that defense. And then MyT come back. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We talking Super Bowl. We talking Super Bowl. What you talking about? Super Bowl. Sean Payton out here making careers. Out here got Teddy Bridgewater a bag. Got Jameis Winston was competing for a bag. Taysom Hill, they got people out here considering paying him crazy money. Who else about to get paid? Shit, let him do work with Trevor Simmon. Oh my God.
So who's the next?
So then Deshaun, so he get his hands on Deshaun Watson. Ooh, B. You see, I had to get soft when I said it because it's just like, yo, it make you get ugly in the face. You think about it.
That'll be a
Sean
match
Payton with Deshaun Watson. Ooh.
It'll be everything that it'll be like combining Drew Brees with Jameis Winston.
No, hell no. No, it wouldn't. Because neither one of them could even think about running the way Deshaun Watson can run. Don't even attempt to justify it.
But Jameis.
No.
I understand.
No.
I understand what you believe.
He can't run. He can't throw like Deshaun Watson.
That's why I said it's like combining the two. Because while Jameis Winston can't run, he's
Worth
mobile,
a goddamn.
He's mobile enough to scramble and get out the pocket and gain yards with his feet. He's not looking to run, but he can't. But
Deshaun Watson is a legitimate athlete.
You're right.
We're not here. I know. I understand.
He's still he's still a better version once you combine them two. But it's
I understand your affection for the turn of a chain, but let's not get crazy here. Like seriously, don't be Chill Will over here right now. I already have this problem with Chill Will whenever Deshaun Watson comes out his mouth.
Cleveland! This is for you!
I don't even know how Chill Will got pulled into this.
Listen, if there's one quarterback that Chill Will not hesitate to shit on, it's Deshaun Watson.
Does he?
Oh yeah, Deshaun Watson, Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson. I ain't gonna lie, Chill Will. Hey, come on, man. You got to get off the black quarterbacks, man. Goddamn.
But let's stay with the black quarterbacks for a while, right? Because we talk about Deshaun Watson possibly moving. We mentioned a couple of places, and one that we just mentioned was New Orleans, and that's because New Orleans just had their quarterback go down, right? So either New Orleans has to make a decision. We either trade for a quarterback, or why doesn't the NFL like Cam Newton? Is that rain or is that bugs flying into my window?
That's rain.
Oh. I'm under the impression right now the league does not like Cam Newton. Seattle had their quarterback go down. The Jets had their quarterback go down. Now we got New Orleans with their quarterback go down.
I don't blame the Jets.
But I don't care about.
But the New Orleans.
It's not about where he wants to go. It's about who's not calling him.
New Orleans, yes. That's what I'm gonna pay attention to. Because if they don't call him, then that's what I'm like, okay. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Because it's
these motherfuckers are dropping like flies.
It's like, hey, you ever want to talk about a prove-it scenario? If you can't get right as a quarterback with Sean Payton,
with this squad.
Go on then.
Where even Jameis Winston was over here sitting second in this division.
But at the same time, you still can't kill him because it's like, hey, look, with how great Sean is and whatnot, you can already know that his offense is like crazily a lot to take in for you to just be able to just step up in there and just start doing shit.
But yet they're willing to call all these other guys up that they want to just step in there and start doing shit and give them the benefit of the doubt that they can comprehend.
Like who?
I don't know, but they're gonna call somebody. Taysom Hill ain't getting that starting job.
Like who's New Orleans called?
I don't know who it just happened. But
I'm crapping on that because I'm like, these guys have been there throughout the off season. They've at least had time to learn the playbook.
You honestly gonna end up calling up some motherfucker, and he's gonna be like, and they're gonna basically. But they do it all the time though. They call up quarterbacks all the time and be like, hey, you know what? Figure this shit out now. And now Cam Newton can't figure that shit out.
That's the thing. I don't agree with this shit. I don't agree with the full on, just flat out calling somebody up in terms of just pulling them off the street and then just throwing them in there. Unless you're gonna flat out make your offense something that they're comfortable to. If you're not gonna do that, don't waste these people's time. Don't do it.
Well, if you're bringing in somebody that's so, I guess this more applies to Cam Newton. Because if you're bringing in somebody so inherently different than what you're used to running in here, you're gonna have to find a way to get, to benefit their.
Because you know Cam is out here looking for a bag, looking for a way to secure long-term future for somewhere else. Yeah. Somewhere else. Don't throw him out there if you're not gonna put him in the right position to succeed. Don't do that. Don't do that. For one, don't screw your season up. 1, 2. Don't screw that man's career up too in the process. Don't play a role in screwing that man's career up.
I don't think we've mentioned anybody that would do so.
Hey, you never know. You never know. You never know. These offensive play callers and signal, they're stingy. They think they know it all. The perfect example is up in Chicago. Motherfucker think he know it all. But now all of a sudden, last week he's on COVID protocols, and please don't mistake this. It's not like we want the man on COVID protocols and whatnot. We hope everything is fine with Matthew Nagy, the head coach of the Chicago Bears. But he's out. He can't be the play caller last week.
Shit.
He can't be the play caller.
His same nickname as my girlfriend.
I think his last name is the nickname for a lot of women out here. But anyway.
I was just talking about one. Like he brought all the rest of you guys into this.
Let's be come on, man. Because what we not gonna do is we're not gonna call the obvious. If women really want to get in their feelings and whatnot, go ahead. Go ahead, because almost anything that a man says about y'all immediately in y'all bag. That's okay. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I love all of y'all. Y'all are amazing. Women are great, and the sex is fucking phenomenal. But that don't mean I don't get to call you out on your bullshit. Just like y'all wouldn't hesitate to call us men out on our bullshit.
Word.
Let's just keep it buck here.
New York is fucking back!
And you know that.
I don't care what happened tonight.
Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks!
KD!
Oh shit. See.
And Harden, don't make the same mistake come next season, or
you know what? The fact that James Harden hasn't
gotten it together yet.
Not just gotten it together, but he hasn't re-signed his extension.
Oh, James.
Like,
I got a nice orange and blue for you. Oh, I'm not gonna hold you. I need that black. Have you seen the black John?
Oh,
have you seen the black John?
The city shit.
The new city shit. I need that John.
Hey,
I need
that New York City shit.
I need that John.
That New York City jersey got everybody around the league looking like.
Do you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Yes. Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna tell you something.
Yes.
I think you will enjoy the Miami Heat one better this year.
I seen that one. I've seen all 30 of them. I said, I was alright. Because y'all needed to get rid of them gender reveal ass jerseys.
Damn, this game is still 10-14. Every time I look up, I keep seeing Kansas City running all over the place, and I see them running. But then when I look at the score, I don't see any points. Did he just get snuffed? Who's that? Tomei? Is that the rookie?
Mahomes shook right now, kid.
I don't know. Being a phone man made him soft. He can't risk it all anymore. Well,
Man.
being a father and getting $500 million may have made him not think that he wants to risk it all. I don't gotta stand in this pain anymore like that.
Somebody said some real foul. I didn't tell you this last one in that group chat. Somebody said some real foul shit. Somebody said, yo.
Oh.
Somebody said, yo, Tampa defensive lineman must have ran a train on his gal and made him watch after the Super Bowl. I said, hey, yo. That shit's not even funny.
Danger zone.
The fuck?
I said, yo, that's fucked up.
That's like going to hell, right? And then Satan be like, yo, what you here for? You be like, I'm innocent. And he be like, listen, I'm Satan. Like seriously, what you here for? You be like, okay, like my girl was in a fight with a pregnant woman, and so I jumped in to make it a 2-on-2. Like that's how foul that shit is.
Just wow. I said, hey, yo, what kind of hatred you got in your heart, B?
Damn. That's some shit I was saying about Reggie Miller. That's how I know it's rough. That's some shit I was saying about Reggie Miller, like Tom Brady and shit. Like, and even when people's like, "Yo, what do you want from Tom Brady?" You know, because cause we all know it's from the ball situation, right? From the from the 600 ball.
Go ahead and drop it.
Right, we already know.
Go ahead and drop it.
Wait, you know it's coming though, but there's no story still. Like, damn it.
Wait for
no, we already know, like, because we already heard it. Like,
it's coming, y'all.
When we started asking people, hey, what would you ask for Tom Brady?
It's coming,
a lot of
y'all.
people were like, yo, I'm telling Tom Brady, I want Giselle. I'm like, B, even I'm looking at it like, B, that's outlandish. That's never going to happen. Because I'm going to be like, yo, you know what? You keep the fucking ball. You want my wife? Keep the fucking ball. But you know what Tom Brady needs to do?
Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Oh, what? And?
Where the bread at, Tom Brady? I need some bread, nigga. He owe me.
Yo, that, I don't
The first drop was not an accident. It was not an accident.
You know what they said? Like, it actually kind of was an accident, but it just fit my persona. These are accidents that when they
Tom
happen,
Brady's a fucking bitch,
the best one though. You already know the best one is which one is it?
Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Oh wait.
For you, it's
because we already identified this. Like this is
it's the KD one for me.
This is the headspace
KD.
that Tom Brady has in my head. That out of nowhere, for nothing related to Tom Brady, I'm gonna be like,
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Like I'm over here watching you understand? Like they can interview me outside of a Denver, Colorado game and be like,
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I could be at a 49ers game.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
You can catch me in an Ontario Canucks game.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I'm at the Warriors game.
You catch me at a Manchester United game.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Catch me at the Argentina soccer game.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Seattle Storm game.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking
Phoenix
bitch.
Mercury.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I'm at the Hawks game watching my Knicks.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I could be in Foxborough, and I could be interviewed, and I'd be like,
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I'm in Fenway watching the Yankees bust that
I'm
ass.
from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
put me in Tampa.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I'm watching the Astros get smoked.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
As well as the Astros.
I'm watching my favorite rookie from last year, Anthony Edwards, go put in work and beat Giannis.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I wake up from a cold sweat in the middle of the night.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I finally tested negative for COVID, and you.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Right after I bust.
And you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
My girl just denied me round 3.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
All day.
One of the customers at my job done cussed me out over the phone.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
When the motherfuckers step on your Timbs on the club,
Yo!
And you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
like, there ain't no sex in the champagne room, but
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Motherfuckers asking me what my Halloween costume is.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
holy shit.
Oh God. Woo.
Thank you, the kids from
Motherfuck-
NYU.
Motherfuckers asking me what I want to drink at the bar.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
And pass me a Long Island, you heard?
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
And you asked me to see my ID?
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I told you motherfuckers y'all gonna hear that drop a lot today.
Oh my god.
That nigga threw a pick 6 at a pass that I was like, what the fuck? Am I watching Carson Wentz throw the goddamn football right now?
Because there's one thing that we all knew.
I
When
said,
Tom Brady
no.
got that ball back, it was
I
game
thought it was
over.
over. I just didn't think it was over for Tampa.
For real. You know what they say? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Like,
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
like a garbage can gets
He
a
threw the
steak.
pick, and not only
Wait,
that.
the New York Giants have the ball?
Uh-oh.
Is this now? On the 5-yard line?
3rd and 4. Don't throw no stupid ass route.
No, run up the fucking middle! Oh, okay, get it down! Yes! Yes! Let's go! G-Men! G-Men! G-Men!
Lord of mercy.
Oh, G-Men!
Lord of mercy. Daniel Jones just threw a leading touchdown in Kansas City. Evan Ingram caught a pass. Evan Ingram caught a pass. The Giants
I thought they
lead.
traded him.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute, I thought they traded Evan Ingram. Did that trade not go through?
I'm trying to think of a way to tie this into Tom Brady and that drop again.
Well, listen. We just watched the New York Giants take the lead in a game. And
in the fourth quarter,
there's
for the
one
lead to
person
go
that-
17 to
There's one
14.
team that Tom Brady doesn't like, and that's because
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
because the Giants got his number.
Twice.
Listen, he runs all over the Jets
For
the
life.
regular season, but when it mattered, he really couldn't conquer New York because
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
Word. You couldn't conquer the Giants, you heard?
so we saw a
New
trend
York
yesterday.
and this
We
bitch.
kind of saw a trend yesterday in the NFL, right? And we saw that trend that Seattle was beating
That
Jacksonville.
nigga Kelsey fumbled. That's what happened.
And but also what we saw was a lot of backup quarterbacks getting W's last week.
Eating W's.
Well, one person ate an injury. The guy that eats W's ate an injury, ACL.
That was so fucked up.
He tried to walk off too,
That
man.
was
He
so
tried.
fucked up. He a real nigga though. I really wanted him. He was in the midst of really fixing shit and really getting.
Like more
right.
than anything, like Jameis Winston, we kind of just root for his success. Like like I said,
For real.
what did I tell you? From
And
day
you
one,
know it takes a lot for me to root for his success. That bitch ass nigga went to Florida State, and I'm a Hurricanes fan. So you know how that goes.
from day one, I told you when you came on the podcast.
Shout out to LSU.
We will definitely talk about Jameis Winston because he was just golden content, and he has stayed that.
And the
Some weird way.
day he told me I was sick because I'm like, what the fuck you want to talk about this Florida State bum for?
And then you saw how I kept on referencing. He was like, okay, you know what? I can do this. I can do it. and then he grew to love him a little bit.
Who got hurt like that?
Wait, how the fuck they get back there? Oh.
No, that was just old replay.
Okay. Wait, they already scored. What am I saying? They already scored, and this is now Kansas City's drive. What are they calling a flag for? Did he try to
Holding.
What's going on? Who's that? Tony. That's the rookie, right? I think that's the rookie. He hurt his wrist.
Damn, these niggas can't stay fucking healthy. If these niggas stayed healthy, I could only imagine how good the Giants would be. That's why I picked them to be the sneaker pick to win the NFC East. But the injuries, the fucking injuries.
You know, maybe if they hit in practice, maybe they'll build up a tolerance during the regular game.
God damn.
And speaking of hitting and hard hitters, Von Miller to the Rams?
Who let that happen?
To the Rams?
Listen, if Von Miller can get traded to the Rams, listen, I need Odell to Green Bay immediately. And if you can't get that, then settle for Deshaun Jackson.
Ooh, because he wants out too. Wait, where's Deshaun Jackson?
Rams.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want him in Green Bay. Green Bay. That's
Yeah.
Green Bay.
Get my...
For a second, I was thinking, Odell Beckham to the Rams. Put him where he always wanted to be.
I don't mind that either.
Send him exactly where he always wanted. What's going on, Beast?
I don't mind that either. But
man, the LA Rams.
I just need Odell, and at this point, I also need Landry freed.
So
free them both.
So I know. So before
free them both from the curse of Baker Mayfield.
Going into the week that the Kansas City Chiefs for the majority of the season were the favorites to win the championship, and I know that recently changed this past week. They're no longer a favorite. Patrick Mahomes is no longer a favorite to win MVP.
Oh no, that's dead. Woo.
I can't remember who's the favorite to win the championship now.
It's either Tampa or Buffalo.
Buffalo. It was Buffalo. I'm curious to see what the Von Miller trade does. Based on the odd makers' eyes. If this pushes them up, if them pushes them above Buffalo, see what happens. Because listen, I'm not gonna lie, I won't mind seeing a Rams Buffalo. You know what I mean? I just want to see Tampa Bay.
Me neither.
Because not for nothing.
Here it comes.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
That drop comes on, and I'm laughing, but I know good and damn well, because I'm gonna be betting on these playoffs. I learned my lesson last year.
Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
I learned my lesson last year. I know where my money's going when I bet on these games, though.
True.
Until somebody take the motherfucker out. Listen.
Like during the regular season,
it's all
on the
fun and
podcast,
games.
we can get all our shits and giggles on. When it comes down to the money
when it comes to the real shit,
against that
listen, man. Come on now.
If we're gonna be putting our time in this, we can lose that motherfucker to give us money.
I got burned by that motherfucker twice. Almost 3 times. The third time I just didn't bet.
Ooh, speaking of betting, you mentioned something to me earlier today.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
Can a brother get an invite?
Ha ha. Ladies and gentlemen, to my peoples, and mainly, this is really not for you motherfuckers who don't live in Florida right now, because I'm pretty sure most of you who's listening in other areas, you probably already have legalized sports betting. So shut up, get out of here. We don't want to hear from you. But to my motherfuckers down here in Florida, we on our way, baby. We on our way. We already have Bovada, even though Bovada fucking sucks. It's ass. Anybody who really bets knows Bovada's fucking trash.
Bravado was trash.
I hate it. I don't even know what that was for. I just heard it drop, and it's just like, come on. But yes, I'm at work today. I was having a very, very actually long day at work. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. Probably off the air, honestly. And all of a sudden, my sports betting group chat somebody informed me, and it actually lightened up my mood a little bit. Let me know, really all of us know, that the Hard Rock, something that's been in conversation for a minute, finally dropped in terms of sports betting. They're the first domino. We still don't got, all the other apps like FanDuel and DraftKings and Sports Bet, PointsBet, shit like that. But the Hard Rock, and this was what I thought when I wasn't enthusiastic at first when I heard it when we was talking about it months ago, because I was thinking the Hard Rock dropping it, I was thinking you was gonna have to drive to the casino and drop your bets. So I was like, still whatever to me. But then,
You know what that means?
when niggas dropped that there was the app that you can put it on, I said, whoa, this is a game changer. And it's legal now? I said, oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's up. Oh yes. It's up. Now, and I know what y'all thinking, listening to me talk, thinking that I have a problem. No, I do not have a gambling problem. I absolutely do not. And here's how you know I don't have a gambling problem. I use this as my measuring stick. I'm not betting on ping pong. Yes, I said it. I only say this because during the summer, when the NBA Finals was over and we was talking about that, literally, the next day somebody was like, yo, what do we bet on right now? And I'm just like, baseball? We still got baseball going on. It's like, somebody comes in 2 days later, it was just like, drops a random card that they put on. I said, yo. They said, yo, I bet it on ping pong. I said, my response in there, I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm calling up the AA for the meeting right now. I'm calling for the AA meeting right now, because if we're betting on ping pong, and the thing that blew me was after he said that, it was about 10 other niggas that came on was like, oh, word, you already bet on ping? I said, you motherfuckers, I'm calling up for the AA meeting right now, because if we talking about betting on ping pong because the NBA is done, oh no, we need to go see the people.
Hold that thought. We gotta take a quick commercial break so we can switch over on the podbean.
They didn't join this team to win championships or become famous.
Ping pong.
They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better
We're back up
educated,
on
led,
Podbean,
and
Ronnie.
equipped than any
I saw
team
you.
in
What's going
history.
on?
They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way.
Red zone.
You'll find them where the lights don't flash.
Fumble.
And the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country.
Somebody got slammed.
One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this
Kansas
world.
City offensive line been getting
And they
bitched
can
all year,
respond,
so
I became a soldier.
And we're back with the Mighty Sports Podcast. Thank you guys for listening wherever you decide to go ahead and listen at. Don't forget that you can find everything MyT Sports related if you just follow the Linktree link in the bio. What's going on, Ronnie? I see you popping up in the room. How you been?
Ping pong.
We just talking about gambling on ping.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
No. He passed the line of scrimmage.
Not even just incomplete pass.
That's a
That's
not
even
pass. All right.
No. It's not even not across the line of scrimmage. But I thought it hit the ground.
No, that hit the.
Oh yeah, come on now.
Well,
Clear as
you gotta
day.
tell that.
Oh
that's
yeah,
grounded.
come on now.
Sorry, Pepe. That's gonna come back. Yeah, I didn't see that. I just thought it was backwards. I was like, wait a minute. Did he pass the line of scrimmage?
You tried though. You tried. I mean, you could try, but eventually replay.
But you know what though?
Replay would have exposed you.
But you know
Like,
what though?
come on
In
now.
that scenario, that's what you're supposed to do. Run to the end zone, force them to make a call. Run to the end zone, force them to make a call. Make them say, "Oh no, it was incomplete." Or if they see it, like, "Oh, I guess it's a touchdown," and then force them to review it then. and make them determine if they have enough evidence.
That's the thing. They review every touchdown regardless, so it don't matter.
Exactly. Yeah, force them to make the call. Force them to overturn your shit. You know they don't like to overturn their shit. They always want to be right.
But yes, back to this sports betting thing. I haven't tested it yet. I'm gonna be testing it this weekend when I put my plays in.
I need to go ahead and start. So send me a link for that.
Yes.
And then once you figure out like your promo code and everything like that, we'll share that on the podcast.
Caveat right now. And this is probably just to promote the fact that this is up now. Deposit and bet risk-free up to $100.
That's basically like if you deposit $100 and you lose your money, they'll give you that back.
Boom.
So he'll be sharing that on his social media, and then once he shares that on his social media, we'll go ahead and get that reshared on the MyT Sports on all the MyT Sports social media sites as well, and then we'll get that up here once he gets that information. If they have a special code for that, if they give as well, and he'll be giving that to you guys pretty soon.
Yes, sir. I think the one thing that I do notice, but I'll know for a fact by most likely by next Monday's show, because I won't put my plays in until about Saturday night, maybe early Sunday morning. When I hit the deposit, this wasn't available a couple of hours ago. At first, it was only looking for PayPal and Venmo, so it wasn't looking like you could just use your debit card or whatever. But now it looks like you can do that just like on typical places. You can do your instant bank transfer.
What's going on, Kel?
Whatnot. You can do your regular debit card.
Wait.
You can do your PayPal, your Venmo.
I'm not mistaken. No bad. Sorry.
You good, B? You are good. Just informing the great people then.
Got you. Now, there's been some great teams so far this season. Some teams with some great starts.
Even right now, the game tied right here. You could. I'm just going off the app right now, and this is some things that you can't even do on some of the other places. The game going on right now. It's in fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you could still bet on it right now if you wanted to.
Oh, nice.
You could still go. You could still take Giants on the plus 65 for the entire thing. You can even take them for plus 130 for them to cover the 2.5 spread that they have the rest of this game. And just to give you a perspective, and just to give you a perspective on that, that would mean
so there's in-game betting then.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Live betting.
Yes,
sir. Love to see it. Love to see it.
You know what? This is officially now, folks.
The love to see it
segment of the week. Give me that shit. Love to see it. Love to see it.
I really love how you put all my shit together. I really love it. I really fucking love it. I feel so fucking special. You know what I feel? You know what I feel like? You know when COVID had first hit and everybody was low key being funny on, oh, I'm essential. I'm essential. I'm at work. I'm essential. Oh no, I'm not essential. I'm not at work. I'm essential. But yes, when I hear that drop, I feel like I'm essential. I'm essential.
Hey. Love to see it segment of the week. Give me that shit. Love to see
it's the give me that shit.
Yeah, I do. I was like, y'all like that shit too. Cause I'll be dry. I'll be saying that shit. I'll be like, oh, I'll be playing 2K. I get a give me that shit.
Yes. You know what's funny? Mark posted a video of Marcus playing baseball, and he put love to see. I said, hey, yes, love to see it, but don't be stealing my shit. And then Mark said, it's not trademark. I said, hey. I said, you know what? Let me go get that shit trademark and go get my damn money.
It's not that bad.
Let me go get my damn money.
Oh shit. Give me that shit. Oh man. So Buffalo's 5-2. So we got some division leaders, right? Buffalo, they're 5-2. We got Baltimore at 5-2. Tennessee at 6-2. Vegas at 5-2.
Listen, we got some good teams this year, man.
Dallas at 6-1. Green Bay at 7-1. Tampa Bay at 6-2. And Arizona at 7-1 because they just lost to Green Bay. Who do you not believe in? Who's not for real?
Wow, out of all those teams, I need to run down one more time. No, you gotta.
Like, who are you surprised about? Okay, so we got Buffalo.
Obviously, the Raiders surprised me. The Raiders surprised me. That's one. But I'm not gonna say I just don't flat out believe in them. That's the thing.
Buffalo, Baltimore, Tennessee, Vegas, Dallas, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Arizona.
I'll go Vegas because I didn't expect anything like this from them, and I really haven't seen them in a legitimate test. Now, granted, they've beaten some teams early in the year, but you know how early in the year is. Everybody's still working on finding themselves and shit. It's an early surprise. Like, who's surprising you right now?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? If we matter what happened early in the year, then what the fuck happened to Green Bay in their very first game should still matter at this point. Clearly, nobody's still tripping off what happened to them in their first game of the year. It's as if that shit happened last year, if you think about it. You know,
when he lost to the great Jameis Winston.
Hey, you know what's funny? He says the great Jameis Winston with more conviction than he says the great LeBron James.
And even the great.
He made sure he went out his way to say the great Jameis Winston. He didn't even go out his way to say turnover chain no more. I would have took it if he said he lost the turnover chain. But he went out his way to say great Jameis Winston. But anyway, back to the real subject at hand. In terms of this season, B, there's a lot of good teams. It's so much parity, kid. It's a lot of parity. You dead ass listed about what 8 teams that have at least 5 wins. If you right,
every single all eight of them, all 8 division leaders. Buffalo 5-2, Baltimore 5-2, Tennessee 6-2, Las Vegas 5-2, Dallas 6-1, Green Bay 7-1, Tampa Bay 6-2, Arizona 7-1.
Yeah,
every single last one over 5 wins.
18.
And
it's not
there's
even
other
like,
teams. There's other teams that got 5 wins too.
Other teams that have 5 wins, or at least just hey,
only
like,
1 or 2.
It's like, hey, like slip if you want to, we'll catch you on some shit. Yeah, like Cincinnati, even they just took that L. Pittsburgh's trying to creep up in there. The Saints just got that big win. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams who it's like, damn. Then you got, but then you still got your shitter. You still got your teams that you know ain't going with no goddamn way and whatnot. I will say one thing though. Within the next couple weeks, you can get ready to take one of those teams out of Tennessee due to. Did you say the Rams? By the way,
I did not.
No,
LA
9.
Well,
9. Because I know the Cardinals are 7-1, but them LA Rams are right there. And after the move that they just got today, people understand this, okay? It already takes 1.5 on average to guard Donald. I've seen footage and replays of 3 motherfuckers guarding that dude. Now they just added Von Miller. If you watch football, when I say the name the way I said it, you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. Von Miller. Who do you double? Because it's not like both of them. Because it's not like both of them are on the edge. You got one who's in the interior who can fuck up your center and guard. Then you got the other who's on the outside. Who do you go?
You talking about pancakes and swim moves. Pancakes and swim moves.
God forbid you have a bad offensive line. If you have a bad offensive line, oh shit! This nigga Slayton.
You almost had him. You almost had one.
But
you see in the notes that the Celtics are down bad. You see that the Chargers got them. But the Chargers lost to the Pats, Ravens, and Cowboys. Yeah,
the Pats game shocked me, honestly. I know, and really, it was only because mad people kept talking about the Patriots, where I was just like, no. I'm not messing with the chalk. I'm not messing with that game.
We know we saw it.
But the thing is, what blew me is because it's a pride thing. You played that same team in your building last year, and you got thumped 45-0. I thought that alone would have said, "Oh no, we're not losing to these niggas today."
You know what that shows me again?
Bill Belichick
Against young quarterbacks.
Bill Belichick.
Like, goddamn.
Bill Belichick.
When it comes to young quarterbacks, he just makes you look like a young quarterback. Like, damn. Like, you have no clue about the weather storm that I'ma bring. And it don't matter. All of them, they look dumbfounded, bewildered, starstruck, confused,
bamboozled,
hazel-eyed,
led astray, run amok, flat out deceived.
Like, they did it wrong on the New England Patriots, and New England Patriots ran on them. I was surprised about, I guess we could say I'm a little surprised about Vegas. And even though I've been rooting for Arizona.
I'm definitely surprised on them.
I am surprised that
I did not see 7-1.
Yeah, especially in that division.
In that division,
because right now we only talk about division leaders. So even so much their records don't even mean so much. But the fact that right now they're leading the divisions at this current time, I think we would have more believed about if the Rams or the Seattle Seahawks were leading that division.
Even 49ers.
Even the 49ers would have gone like this deep in. But this was also one of those divisions where we thought we may see 4 teams it from there.
Straight up.
So we knew it was going to be back and forth. We just didn't think so early that Arizona would be rising as the creme de la creme. Yeah, the Rams has made a major move. We're going to continue to see if the Cardinals can continue to hold pace and keep that number 1 spot, that number 1 headman. Also, Tennessee Titans, they got to try to figure something out. They just lost Derrick Henry. He's out with some weird foot shit. So much so that they bringing in Adrian Peterson.
Henry's out for that's why I'm saying in a couple weeks we can just go ahead and remove Tennessee out that equation, because
who's in the division?
I mean, it's not a matter about who's in the division. But it's just the Colts. It's just the Colts. So they could still win the division, but when we talking about Super Bowl aspirations, or making a deep run.
Right now, I'm trying to see who's going to be left standing at the top of the division right now.
Because that shit is over, and that's how I am.
The Rams are tied with the Cardinals. Just to let you guys know, some of the other sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Some of the other teams that have over 5 wins. I'm the Rams, 7-1. Saints, 5-2. Who else was out there? I know there was at least one more.
Cincinnati.
Bengals, 5-3. Now, let's see. Where were we at? We were in the Colts division, right? We were just trying to take a quick peek.
Because it's just I felt so bad for Tennessee, man. I really did. Because that hurt.
It does.
That hurt. Derek, because you as of right now, for me personally, I had Derrick Henry number 1 MVP. I was going Brady for 2. And then Trayvon Diggs 3. That was my MVP list as of right now. And Tennessee was starting to come along. It's Buffalo Monday night. You beat the brakes off Kansas City the week after. You get a big win on the road in Indianapolis. Indianapolis seems like they were coming along. And then I didn't even know Henry got hurt. All of a sudden I get a notification talking about Henry might miss the rest of the year. I said, whoa. What? And the first thought that came to my mind is the workload. The workload finally caught up to him. And the thing that sucks with that hit harder with his injury is even when he's healthy again, I struggle to worry about if he'll be the same.
Because he's not officially run up.
That's the thing that's scary. I hope that's not the case, because watching Derrick Henry run that football when he's really rolling is really something to behold. It really is, watching him go out there. I legitimately thought that this would be the year that all-time lead in Russia for a season was gonna be shattered, and the fact that now I get robbed of it, due to the workload. And I mean, like, I can't blame Tennessee because it's not like they didn't pay him. You know what I'm saying? He got paid,
and he was getting busy.
He's doing his thing.
It's just it's the curse of the running back.
It's the curse.
You're gonna do good until you get run up and you get that injury.
Then all of a sudden,
that's gonna suddenly devalue you or make everybody question if you can ever run the same again.
Exactly, and it's just like, fuck. It's not even like a knee or a hamstring. It's your foot. Your foot. So I got a plantar fasciitis right here in the left foot.
Shit, I got
that
too.
Like, you know. It has its moments where shit, like right now it's vibing, but then there are other parts in the day where I'm like, yo,
so listen to
where's my baseball?
You have to get some insoles.
Yeah.
You have to get some insoles.
Yeah. Because I'm highly flat-footed.
Like,
you gotta get that.
If you have decent insurance, go make a podiatrist appointment to get some shit, or just go to Dr. Scholl's, step on that little machine that they have, and get the fucking best Dr. Scholl's fit for it. But you gotta get some insoles. You have to.
Because I'm flat-footed like a motherfucker, and the way I want to work out, I'm not gonna be able to do that, knowing that my foot could just flare up on me while I'm running these sprints and shit. Like I've had days where it gets mad discouraging, where I'm gunning it, and I know I can do more, and then all of a sudden that foot start flaring up. I'm just like, fuck. I try to gut through about 2 or 3 more, and then I have one that really just, I have to hop in the air. It's as if I just got shot in the leg. Like, nope, can't do it no more. And I'm just like, fuck, man. I'm getting mad discouraged. Break it up, break down.
Alright. Can I kick it? A little subject
kick it?
Category that I like to bring up every once in a while.
Can I kick it?
As you guys know or may not know, we like to. We have something here that we call the.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. I'm about to listen to that song on the way home.
The Rock Nation Report. And there's only one real mention in the Rock Nation Report today. Oh. And only one thing to mention from the Rock Nation Report. We would like to say congratulations. Big up even. Big up to the big homie. The OG, the CEO. Jay-Z himself.
Oh!
Or getting inducted into the Rock and Roll
Minor shout out to LL Cool J
Hall of Fame.
Oh, Patrick!
Catch or interception?
Interception.
Yo.
I don't know what's going on with him this year. I don't.
You realize...
Oh, offside. You got lucky. You got lucky.
You realize if Kansas City loses this game, they would have the same record as the New York Giants. Let that soak in. Because we don't talk about the Giants like they're good, like they should have the same record as the Kansas City Chiefs. To let you know, with this loss, they'll have the same record as the New York Giants at 3-5.
I don't know. These defenses are playing coverages, and the Kansas City Chiefs are being stubborn. Patrick is being stubborn.
You know what's happening? Like they are running around how I was running around.
They need to start playing like how the Patriots used to play when Brady was there. Dink and dunk you down the goddamn field.
And then take your shots with them when the fuck is there because you know
exactly because they're cheating. They're cheating so much on your short routes.
Right now, teams and the Giants right now specifically,
they're not having
are treating the Kansas City Chiefs the way that I was walking around for Halloween. Like,
is this your game? Huh?
Shout out to Hove again on making it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. DJ MyT, you know what
Hove in this house.
So, also one thing that we didn't mention about the Hard Rock app. As you guys know, what we like to do here in the MyT Sports Podcast every once in a while. Since the Hard Rock is dropping a gambling app, do what I did is when I heard the same news about the MGM. Go buy stock into them.
That was stuff. Now y'all don't understand. I called T on my lunch break at work today to let him know about this shit. Mainly to ask if another thing had like
other
platforms had this similar type of shit, and he was like, no, I don't think so. I was like, yo, B, this might be the move. And then once we really talked about it, we were literally on the same page at the same exact time. Was like, I said, yo, stocks, and then T went into, I wonder what's it.
I was like, okay, he's over here like, we need to get stock. And at the same time he's saying that sentence, I'm over here, okay, Google.
Literally.
The stock price.
And then afterward, we had a laugh at him. I said, ain't you so proud of me, dog? Look at the impact that you done had in my life. I'm going to talk about stock because the type of money that the Hard Rock is about to make off of this shit right here.
And the fact that they dropped one, and they ain't the only casino that we have in this little area. We have like 3.
Exactly. And they're doing this shit in Florida. It's not like that dude's just doing it over some Arkansas or Utah or something. They're doing it in Florida.
We have a lot in Florida. And then you gotta figure. Oh, so I was gonna tell you. You gotta figure too. If Mississippi doesn't have it, then people that border us on Mississippi, they're gonna come over. If Atlanta, if Georgia doesn't have it, people that are on the Georgia border are gonna come down and do it. And where else is it? Is that Tennessee that also? Not Tennessee doesn't border us. Is it just Atlanta and Mississippi? Alabama. There we go. Alabama. That's the other one. Wait. So it's not Mississippi. Maybe it's Alabama I'm thinking of. Versus Mississippi. Alabama. My bad, Bamas. And M-I-S-S-I-S-I-S-P-R.
You stupid.
I remember that song. I don't even know who the fuck.
Damn, crooked letter.
There we go. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Crooked letter. Damn, crooked letter. Humpback.
I was like, what the hell is? I was like, oh, Mississippi.
I'm like, yeah, bro. B. I didn't hear about that shit till I moved down here. I was like, and it wasn't until my sister. I moved down here, and then my sister came home and started yelling that shit with her friends in the room. I said, hey, yo, what the fuck is good with y'all?
It was a song. It was a
song. What type of song is that?
It's a song.
Like,
I heard that song.
Like we heard that in school. Like, school? Oh, what type of shit you learned in school? Got you out here. Crooked letter, humpback, Y'all here sound like you dying or something wrong. I'm like, if I hear another I'm gonna slap all of you. Shut the fuck up.
Your toe.
Bang your knee against the wall.
When you fucked around and messed with the wrong broad when you were young, you had to go get penicillin. What is wrong with us today?
Your login at work is not working all of a sudden.
Oh, shit, you wake up and you realize you gotta go to work again. You get to work and realize the building's still standing.
You on the way to work and when your tires go out.
You realize you ain't hit that lotto yet. Where's that 4th stimulus check?
You start hearing motherfuckers saying, yo, Trump is a better option for president.
And let's not forget.
With a bread at Tom Brady, I need some bread, nigga. He owes me.
Brady just won another Super Bowl again.
Fuck. Damn. Oh, shit.
The Braves might win the World Series.
We can deal with. I can fuck with that.
The Astros are their opponent and could pull off a 3-1 comeback.
So. You know I'll be doing that Amazon shit, right?
Facts, B.
I think Amazon just changed their
Amazon
rates.
fuck up your order.
I think Amazon just changed their rates.
Mm-hmm.
They went from $18 an hour to over $20 an hour.
That's a sign. That's a sign. That's a sign. Something is up. Something is
So
up.
I don't know if it's the holiday. I don't know if it's for the
It's
holiday.
definitely the holiday. That's
I don't know if
part
it's for
of
the
it.
holiday season.
It's part of it.
I don't know if it's because of the tier that I've reached, that maybe I've qualified for more money, or they just raised their rates. But something has happened that's taken place officially on Thursday, and every block that I've accepted past Thursday is more money than the past.
I definitely believe it's part of all three in terms of you possibly being on another level to be able to receive more money. 1, 2, I definitely believe it's holiday season. And 3, last but not least, money going up like that, a whole $2 without them even saying shit? Are you not even able to come to them? Stocks.
Damn extra.
Stocks.
Oh, yo, Amazon.
Stocks.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely
Stocks.
make sure you get some. Listen, they've been going up there. They've definitely been getting up there, and so that's why I just had to make that announcement. I just had to tell you guys because you know how I am about my money, right? And that shit caught me off guard. I was like, wait a minute, because first I just noticed that the money was different. I was like, and I thought it went down. I'm like, wait, and then I did the math. I'm like, wait a minute, that's like paying 21 and shit. Because basically, okay, give you the math. For 4 hours of for about 4 hours of work, I'm getting paid $91. And it's a little less than 4 hours, where it's more like 3.5 hours. Or 3 hours and 45 minutes, I think, some shit like that. But still, let's say 40 hours, for 4 hours of work, $91. I was like, yo, so get on that Amazon Flex. Like, flex.amazon.com, or I think maybe it's Amazon Flex. No, it's flex.amazon.com is how I remember. Get on there. Get on there. Go see if you guys qualify. Like, there's no referral code. Else I will give you. I will share that shit with you guys in a minute. But yeah, definitely get on that shit. This game is still 17-17. About 1:56 to go in the fourth. And when this game is over, I think this podcast is probably going to be just about over. This is what you guys know.
I gotta be at work at 7 a.m. I don't need to be out here like this.
I listened to the NBA today.
I haven't even had time to do that.
I finally listened to it. And can I tell you? It sounds a lot like The Jump.
I had a feeling too.
Actually, if you're not paying attention, it sounds exact like the only difference is that they have is it Michelle and Gumake they have on there? Malika Andrews. Oh no, Malika's the regular host. No, she has somebody else with her. She has that black, some other black. I think it may be
Shanae
and Gumake. Yeah, the one with Golick. Yeah,
with Big Perk.
Yeah. So she has him on
Big
there.
Perk out there.
So I'm listening to it, and it's obviously it's still good, right? Because if you like The Jump, you're gonna like this. But it sounds like The Jump, and when I mean sound like the pitch is almost the same, the cadence is the same, the delivery is the same. I'm like, damn, y'all made fun of fucking Rachel Nichols for having a dry delivery and on the show, but you don't sound any flyer or fresher or juicier. Like, your swag ain't coming through, your drip ain't better, as it currently stands. I'm like, bro, right now, when I'm listening to it, I listen to 2 episodes, I'm like, there's no difference. It's not that different. And like I said, if you're not paying attention, you don't even realize it's a different woman talking. And you don't even realize it's a different person talking.
At least Rachel looked like that fine teacher in high school that you would fuck.
Shit, Malik look like that fine teacher A that you're trying to fuck.
Listen, Malika.
That's when you finally fuck, she gets
there's a reason.
over.
Listen, there's a reason I didn't mention Malika like that. Because Malika is somebody that you get inside and you just want to make that the wifey.
That too. Immediately.
Malika!
And
Don't let me catch you in New York slipping, Malika.
That's just
Word
Malika.
2.
A little shout out to Allie LaForce too. Let me see her again. She's cute. I like her. She's cute.
Taylor Rooks. Joy Taylor.
Okay. I was talking. I was in the sidelines. Right. I noticed her on the sideline of the NBA. Okay.
Who?
Allie LaForce. Yeah, she's on the sideline. Yeah,
she's
Malika's
wrong.
old
She's cute too. It's just I got a few more
Oh no. I wasn't
add
going
the
deep
force.
diving into like no. I was just giving a nice little honorable
Yeah,
honorable mention. Not number one, but number two. She gets an honorable mention.
You ain't right.
Yo, gotta tell you, that's one of my those two songs he did at that Grammy or that award show are my two favorite Drake songs. Two of my favorite Drake songs.
I swear, Drake at this point just doing this shit to troll us.
Oh my god.
I haven't heard real Drake since 2013. Nothing was the same.
He's just like, you know what? Let me see what I can do that the people will eat up.
Cause
he's like Kanye with it.
Because
like, what can I do?
Because
that people will
everything's
eat
a
up?
hit. You might get 1 or 2 songs on an album that really is some real wordplay that takes you back to old Drake, but everything else is just him putting shit together and see what catches.
It's like Nas putting all his lost tapes out as real songs. Like, you know, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here.
But if anything, Nas' shit has made me mad that he didn't put this shit way back. I'm like, Nas, what the fuck?
Kansas City, they up by the field goal, 20-17, 50 seconds to go.
I'm out here like,
Giants
Nas, what the motherfuck, my nigga? Like, god damn, nigga.
Also, since we're talking about basketball, can I tell you, I've been watching these games, some of these early games, and these I really been paying attention to the crowds this year, and these crowds ain't the same.
Really?
These crowds ain't the same.
Really?
And I mean, like, not New York, the crowd is rocking.
Oh yeah.
But like in Memphis, Charlotte, Utah, New Orleans, I can see why these people want to leave. Like,
in terms of the players, right?
Yeah, I can see why these players want. Like, I'm looking at these crowds.
Because you would think after a pandemic and a full year that you couldn't be up in there, you would think, especially for a good team, especially for like a Memphis, a Charlotte.
Memphis, Charlotte, and Utah. The three biggest, like, we understand why New Orleans.
The three biggest small market, one of the three biggest small markets.
I'm watching this Memphis game the other day, and John Morant is getting. I see John Morant cross up. It was an Iverson some shit. He got into the lane. He crossed this motherfucker. Oh, we put him in a spin move, then put it. I was like.
That might have been that Laker game that you was talking about.
I was like, oh shit.
That might have been that Laker game.
This nigga.
That might have been that Laker game though. that play that you talking about, that sounds like that Laker game.
I was like, he is doing this. And the crowd in Memphis, barely anything.
Because the game was in LA. That happened.
Sure.
Positive. Came through the lane. BB, quick spin spike, like super quick, right? LA.
Man.
LA.
Tasmanian Devil quick.
LA. That was the LA game.
But I'm still watching these other games though, and they're crowds. Same thing with Charlotte. You got Lonzo Ball, and I expect your crowd to, because I'm also comparing it to how the Knicks is right now, right? And they're rocking. The Knicks crowd is rocking, and I'm hearing these other games, and their crowd ain't rocking me.
Listen, me. That Celtics Knicks game. You would have thought that was a playoff game.
Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! New York is fucking back!
Like I feel like now that I've already started paying attention to it. Think about it, I can't look back. I can't not see it anymore. I'm gonna always now be watching these. I'm gonna be paying attention to them
because it's like,
because you know what? I'm like, you don't deserve your star.
You don't. And then it's like,
and you get mad when we come after them.
And then it's like, yo, I don't get it, man. I don't understand. Because we just had a whole pandemic. We still in the goddamn pandemic. And you would think that now that going to games is available and whatnot, that you guys would be all out there and everything showing out. And that's not the case. It's like, okay. Alright. The fact that even right now that I see empty crowds on a weekend, it's like, are you serious? Like, you people are so fucking ungrateful. Like, you people mad ungrateful right now, B. You people are mad ungrateful. Like, yo, just not even a full year, you couldn't do this shit.
It is something different, and yeah, I'm noticing. I'm noticing. I'm definitely noticing. And as well as I notice all you guys that like, listen, and follow to the podcast, and everybody that pops into the podcast, I do appreciate you guys. Don't worry, this is just about the end of things. The New York Knicks, they end up taking a loss tonight. The New York Giants end up taking a loss tonight. So New York just wasn't successful this Monday. We were a lot more successful over the weekend, right? I will definitely talk about a lot of those New York wins over on Wednesday. Actually, yeah, we'll be right there at Sharky's live. Come check us out, 8:07 p.m. If you want to catch me early, you guys know I'll probably be there just about as early as like 4 or 5 o'clock. If you want to come start shooting the shit with me while I'm potting, just let you know I'm not gonna give away any nuggets. It's like I don't give away Halloween costume ideas. I'm not gonna give away any of these nuggets. If there's any basketball games still, I'm gonna catch the end of those before that ends. Probably don't have a lot left. Again, I am happy to see Sacramento play. I think Buddy Hield is on the chopping block right now. I don't know why, but I think he's on the block.
The block is hot. The block is hot.
Memphis don't just during John Morant. Shaw need to fix their attitude before they lose Lonzo Ball, because he definitely looks like it. See, I'm kind of curious who he is. Does he want to go and dominate? Does he want to go to a big market?
Who?
Oh, Lonzo LaMelo Ball. Or would he want to be the big fish in a small market?
Oh nah. Come on now. Do you know who his father is?
Exactly. So
you know who his father is? The fact I know that nigga see the type of superstar potential in him. It's like I know for a fact right now. I mean, if he's doing the math, he's probably sizing it up right now. And say, okay, where's a better chance for him to not only go?
And you know what?
This is why I'm saying.
And he's part of Rock Nation Sports too.
LaMelo to the Knicks.
I'm gonna tell you right now, LaMelo to New York, 60% chance he goes to the Knicks, 40% chance he goes to Brooklyn. He's a
LaMelo to the Knicks.
He's a Rock Nation Sports athlete. Jay-Z got influence on him. He could go to Brooklyn.
LaMelo to the Knicks.
But no, I hope for that too. I wonder if Charlotte would trade for
LaMelo to the Knicks.
Wait, you think Charlotte would trade LaMelo for Kyrie Irving?
No, I do not think that.
Oh shit.
Charlotte will be like, fuck you.
Yeah, if Jordan does that shit, then we definitely gonna deem him the worst GM in history.
God. Fuck! If the nigga Jordan do that, I'd be like, yo, come on, B.
Like
sell
Jordan,
the team.
Yeah, Jordan should shouldn't be trading LaMelo Ball unless LaMelo Ball is expressing that he wants to be out
sell
there.
The goddamn team,
There's no
sell
reason
the
that he should
goddamn
be
team.
Because LaMelo Ball's the truth. He really is the truth. He's a franchise player. As it currently shows right now at his young age, he has proven right now, as it currently stands, to be a franchise player. Will he continue to be one? Who knows?
Listen,
but as it currently stands right now, he's a franchise player. He's proven to be one.
I'm not even sure if the kid is 20 yet. He might barely be 20. Barely. And if that's the case, if from what I'm seeing right now, like I said, Charlotte, you got 3 years. You got 3 years to prove yourself as a legit championship contending team. If you don't prove yourself in those 3 years, bye. Because I'm telling you right now, Melo gonna be gone.
And then
Melo gonna be gone. And on that note, right there,
you be stuck just being like,
sorry, B. I tried. Honest.
Wait beside you.
All the bandwidth in the world couldn't keep me contained.
So I had to go to New York.
No lag. Gonna share my talents with
the Knicks.
Live. Always knew I'd take the pod there.
You damn right he did.
Just a lot later than a lot of listeners thought.
Oh, we gonna be out
Last of the real gabbers. Well, maybe not the last. Munchkin got good mic skills.
She do though.
New, improved MyT podcast.
In the garden.
She be making Roblox content
Party
for
down
YouTube.
Last call for drinks. Bye. starts closing.
Because the Knicks is up with
Sunday.
Melo.
Heard the casino got a buffet breakfast.
Mm.
Don't want to go far.
Mm.
Wild night.
Mm.
Tired, B. Tired.
Walking the New York streets.
MyT.
Sports.
Tommy's a fucking bitch.
It won't be the last time you hear that this week. Yo.
Oh my God.
It will not be the last time you hear
that's
this
not
shit
gonna be the last time.
week.
This is like those are drops for the show.
Tom Brady,
All time.
Tom Brady win a Super Bowl this year. Just
Tom
know
Brady.
the very first thing that you hear before we say anything.
That drop is coming. All of those Tom Brady.
Tom
haters.
Brady's a fucking
Yo,
bitch.
Tom Brady, yo man, I need that bread, nigga. You just want another ring. I need that bread, Tom Brady. What's that bread?
I'm like, hey, you won't have to owe me no bread, Brady. I would have made mine because, like I said, every playoff game until somebody take the nigga out, I'm betting on him. Betting on him. I've learned my lesson. The Saints burned me. The Packers burned me. And had I betted on the Super Bowl, the Chiefs would have burned me. Oh, let's cut this YouTube video